The two best games I've played so far this generation, yes, the first is Forspoken. Forspoken is an absolute victim of cancel culture when it comes to social media, what is relevant in terms of getting hits and traction, and 33 seconds of dialogue was taken completely out of context when it comes to this game. People piled on, ooh, I can make a video now because this person made a video and they got so many of these hits and I can get hits. And before people even played the game, learned about the world or the character or the story, it was instant hate. This game and the traversal system is exquisite. There's been nothing like this in video gaming, and it is a testament to this generation when it comes to the evolution of moving from point A to point B through a game world. They utilize the PlayStation 5, they utilize the SSD, particle effects all over the place. Talk about an empty open world, folks. Well, I played Elden Ring, and there's not much going on other than just enemies that you fight, and then bigger enemies that you fight, and then a big boss battle, and then you do that over again. I'm not saying that this is the testament to open world gaming, but as a new IP, a first step, this was absolutely exquisite. There is so much to do, so much to see. The end game is where it is at, and after you're done, there's even more to do. This is one of those games that you can just explore and play and just have a bunch of fun in. It is a huge sandbox with just this cool character, and there's a reason that this character speaks the way she does and has this sort of hard-nosed attitude. Now, yes, they did go a bit over the top when it comes to just the mean attitude, but there is a reason when you play the game, you realize that her last name is Holland because she was absolutely abandoned as a child in the Holland Tunnel in New York. And by the way, the beginning of this game in New York, it's a beautiful, beautiful setup. There's so much that they did right here. And I love when you see a new character, a new game, a new world, new stories. It is so important that new games are created, and instantaneous hate is never a good thing. Guys, I know people who did not play this game. They didn't touch it, and they made videos or they talk about how it's a failure. Think about that. Think about how social media takes the sheep and drives them into the kennel. There are wolves and they are driving those sheep. If you're somebody who never played this game or watched it be played on YouTube and somehow you think that is a way to experience any medium, then, you know, everyone's allowed to have their opinions. My opinion is that people like that should not be talking to other people when it comes to almost anything, especially an art form like gaming. I had so much fun with this game. I know people who tried this game and were completely blown away. Unfortunately, we will probably never see the evolution of this game. I think the traversal system is going to come back again. They were dissolved into SquareEnix. I think that we're going to see some of the elements of this game pop up in other games, new games that are coming. But I have to tell you, this is one of those games that is such a gem. There's so much they got right. Trying something new is so difficult, and the fact that this was their first step and they got so much right, it's heartbreaking that it went through so much hate. It was dragged through so much mud by really ugly people who have no concept of what it means to actually experience something and then give your opinion on it, not be driven by social media and this hate that pops up almost around anything. This is a gem. The first game in my two best games I've played so far this generation. Forspoken is a gem. Try it if you haven't. Don't listen to anybody. Try this game. Pick it up on sale. It'll probably be on sale very soon. You will be pleasantly surprised by this game. The second in two games, the best two games that I've played so far this generation, is Hogwarts Legacy. Another game that the Hate Brigade tried to cancel. This game, first off, let me tell you, I am not a Harry Potter fanatic. I've seen a few movies, I understand the basics of Harry Potter, but I am not what you would call a Harry Potter fan. What I am is a fan of action, adventure, video games, detailed worlds to explore, magic, mystery, and just that fantasy-esque role-playing experience. So when I saw this game and the big name attached to it, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try that game. And I am so glad that I did, because it is an incredible experience that came out of nowhere and blew me away. First off, the presentation. You can tell that the developers of this game love Harry Potter. There is attention to detail when it comes to the source material like I've never seen. It is just so exquisite. Things that I didn't even know about Harry Potter. I'm playing the game and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That's probably in the films or in the books, because it's too detailed, it makes too much sense, and it ties together too well for it not to be. And of course, looking into it, it is. They paid so much attention to this source material. Graphically, I was completely blown away. Look at this. The entirety of the grounds of Hogwarts Castle you can explore. I'm talking everywhere. And the game itself never felt slow or boring. Even the side quests, some of the best side quests in a game almost ever that I've played, they're just as meaningful and well written and fun and exciting as the main campaign. It was just so giving when it came to just that feeling of just excitement and exploration and fun. I never wanted to stop playing this game. I haven't played a game like this in a long time, where I purchase it, I start to play it, and I just keep playing it. I play it and I play it and I play it, and I just never get bored. And then I finish the game and I'm still going around in the world. When you get your broom and you start flying, that first time that you take off and you see that world that you can explore, and there's so much to see and so much to do. Even the games like this, it reminded me of like bocce ball, where we're pulling it with magic, trying to get it right to that edge. I spent hours just doing that, going through these dungeons like this, using your wand as like a flashlight. It just gives you that sense of wonder, and it is such a great game. One of the two best games that I've played so far this generation. Forspoken and Hogwarts Legacy. Will they be beaten? I hope so. There's a lot of games to come, but so far, I'm still playing these games and loving them. Hogwarts Legacy is just an incredible game. If I was a huge Harry Potter fan, this would be like being a Star Wars fan or a Star Trek fan and getting something so perfect, something that pays attention to that source material in such a meticulous way. I can't imagine Harry Potter fanatics when they got this game and they played it. It is just a joy. For me, it must be incredible for them. These are two games that I think are absolutely amazing. Two of the best games that I've played so far this generation. Let me know what you think in the comments section below about both of these games. Did you like them? Did you not like them? And think about hitting that like button. Think about subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.